Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Tuesday night speedrunning here on the Nick RP stream. We're finally, after 2 weeks, back on the air. It's been a hot minute and then some because life happened. But yeah, let's get started. Hello, welcome everybody. JN changing the camera perfectly to completely screw over me looking at the screen. Welcome JN. Oh, thank you very much for Eli. There he is. There he is, our furry boy.
Construct additional pylons.
Pylons. Welcome, buddy. Let me move that out. There we go. That should be okay. Woo-wee. All right. I'm still just posting to a couple of Discord servers. Fast-paced events being one of them. As that's the whole. Well, assuming actually, that's assuming there might not be a. No, never mind. They haven't got a channel for posting when you're going live. So I won't post in that. I haven't posted in the Metal Gear Discord, which is the only other one I like to post in. Where is it? Streams. There we go. Posts. Image. Enter. Go to the bottom. Remove embeds. There we go. Ooh, right. We are good. We are good to start. Oh, how are you doing, JN? I know it has been 2 weeks. 2 weeks since I last streamed. Let's get the vertical stream going as well. Say hello to YouTube vertical. My camera is slightly off center. That's better. Yeah, it's been two weeks since I last did a stream on my own channel. Because yeah, life happened. So we had Tuesday night on Metal 2 weeks ago, and then on Thursday. Hey, Cosmic.
Last Thursday when I was driving home. I had a couple of miles to go. I looked up and saw a glowing orange object in the sky to the east.
Over there somewhere. Welcome, Cosmic. So yeah, Thursday after that stream, two things happened. Preventathon started. We had a very successful Preventathon. Tech-wise, it went really smoothly. We weren't diving into the code. Every half an hour trying to change stuff. Admittedly, the opening wasn't very smooth. But that was down to human error rather than down to anything really problematic with Speedrun Tools UK. As far as Speedrun Tools UK was concerned, it was really, really good. So I'm really pleased with that. We've got more stuff to build for it. The next thing that I'm hoping to build is a Discord webhook, so that certain actions that you perform in NodeCG can be relayed to Discord. So like a post is made to say, mics are hot, mics are cold. That's the main one people want. Because I hadn't really considered exactly how bringing that all into Speedrun Tools UK and not relying on Discord meant that there actually isn't as much communication around it to everyone. So there's upsides and downsides to both. So that was that. Also that day, I finally had my first episode of Fast Track for Fast Travel for over a month due to scheduling conflicts and things coming up. We've had GD Queer, GDQX. Yeah, my fast travels got pushed around. One got pulled forwards, which I couldn't make because I was at an award show, and then one got pushed back, which was that episode on the Thursday. So yeah, fast travel on that Thursday was really good. We had a French episode, and we had two French runners racing Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. Really good, really fun run. We had a runner, Auclair de Leyland, ran Light Matter Anniversary, all of the prototype chambers, and that was really interesting. And then the final run of that, I'm not supposed to pick favorites, but probably the best, probably tied for the best run we've had on fast travel so far, and the tied with Horizon Forbidden West was the Claire Obscura run. It was amazing, just an incredible showcase. Everyone loved it. Energy was really high, and yeah, just so much fun. Really, really, really enjoyed that run. So that was the Thursday, and then so then the weekend happened. I did my on-metal run on the Saturday for Preventathon. That went okay. I came in under estimate, which is the important thing, but so much of that run just RNG was not on my side. Things didn't play well. So yeah, it was not the kind of performance I was hoping for, but it still seemed very entertaining. And from what I saw in the Discord chat afterwards, I had at least encouraged one person to buy and play Unmetal. So that was a win in my estimation. So yeah, then Preventathon finished, another record, another PB for money raised. So really, really good event. Everyone did a fantastic job. I finished my final shift about 10:30 on Sunday, and by 11:30 I was in bed dying. I don't know what it was that, like, it was like perfect. Like, by the time I finished my shift for Preventathon, I was absolutely fine, and it was almost as though my body had gone, okay, Nick, you're done, just die. And so yeah, Alex had been off nursery on Friday because he'd thrown up. He'd had a couple of throwing up episodes previous to that, or was it over the weekend? Okay, he'd had a couple of throwing up episodes at some point. He threw up on Friday. Oh no, that was it. He threw up on Friday for the first time at nursery. Friday evening, he threw up even worse. He was fine all day. I had him at home with me all day. He was fine. And then Friday evening, he threw up really badly twice, and then he got really ill over the weekend. So we just couldn't keep his temperature down. That was the main thing. And I caught that from him. It was a bug that was been going around. So yeah, I had a really, really nasty fever. I couldn't eat. I struggled to sleep. Sometimes all I wanted to do was sleep. At night, I really struggled to sleep. I had fever dreams. It's like my mind just wouldn't shut down. Everything I did just kept me awake. And I was in bed for 2 days straight. Monday, Tuesday, I was in bed all day. By Wednesday, I was a bit more up and about. Still not perfect, but I then also went to the doctor. Alex went to the doctor in the morning. I went to the doctor in the afternoon. We both got diagnosed with the same thing. It was the same sort of flu or fever bug that was going around, head cold. So I got given some antibiotics. And yeah, I took that course. Slowly got better over the time. I was thankfully I was well enough on Friday to still do fast travel because I had my normal fast travel slot on Friday. That was our Canadian episode. We had a runner called Canuck running Scott Pilgrim versus the World, which was really funny. This is probably the funniest speedrun we've had, apart from maybe Mr. Blobby. Probably the funniest speedrun we've had on fast travel so far. That was really good. Selcouth Mind, technically my boss from Preventathon, joined us to do an extreme showcase of Cook Serve Delicious. Was just mental. Just like, like being able to manage all of that stuff at once and just blasting through Cook Serve Delicious was so good. She is very, very talented at that game. And then we finished off the Canadian episode with a run of, if my mind won't elude me, Canada. Oh, Celeste, of course. Yeah, I was pretty out of it by that point. Yeah, we did. We had a runner on doing all red berries in Celeste, and I made a complete fool of myself at one point because I said I was still a little under the weather. I was coping, but I was still a little bit out of it. And at one point we were about to start the next chapter, and the runner and the commentator asked the audience, you've seen how many red berries we've had in previous chapters. How many do you think is in the next one? Trying to talk about the fact that it was a lot compared to other chapters. This chapter had loads of red berries in it. And because I was kind of in and out of it a little bit, I was trying to focus on certain things and I'd not really kept up. At one point, I remember seeing the number 75 and thought that they had collected 75 red berries in a level. That wasn't true. They'd collected 75 berries altogether up to that point. So I stupidly, thinking that, the previous level had 75 berries in it, I went, I bet it's got 120. I'm going to go with 120. And it was something like 40 odd. And yeah, I made a bit of a fool of myself. But it was all good. It was funny. Everyone seemed to enjoy it. So that was great. And then yeah, by Sunday evening I was fine again. I went to bed early both Saturday and Sunday just to make sure I got decent sleep. And then yeah, Monday morning I had my last dose of antibiotics and I was fine. The only thing I've got left is I've got a bit of a cough, which apparently this course of antibiotics is just not fixed, and I'm still a bit sniffly. Case in point, I need to blow my nose. So yeah, I'm a bit coughy and I'm a bit sniffly, so I apologize if I do have to stop to blow my nose. Oh. And apologies if I have to stop to cough. But I'm back. Next episode of Fast Travel is a week on Friday. I have that episode locked in. Almost. I've just got to officially lock it in. I haven't done the official post this in this place to officially lock it in, but I've got the 3 games, 3 runners. And I hadn't announced anything for it yet because I hadn't got it over the line before the previous episode, before the Canada episode. But it is one that I've actually been working on for a little while. It's just been really difficult trying to get the last runner. Trying to find the last run has been so tricky this time around. But I can tell you that we're off to the Nordic section of Europe. So we're going a bit broad. Originally it was going to be a Scandinavian episode, but I've expanded it further to be Nordic. As I was really struggling to get this third run and runner over the line. I desperately, for after Christmas, I'm going to change up the exact format of how it all works. At the moment, the way it works is we want runners who speedrun games developed in their area, and that's just not going to be sustainable for the future. I'm already running out. Like you'd think that it would be really easy to find, but it really isn't. The amount of games, because I'm primarily looking at games first and then finding the runners of those games, because you could find someone who runs a game developed in their country, but it might be the weirdest, nichest game that you've never heard of that isn't really going to attract much of an audience to GDQ. And that's kind of what I've gone with for now, but it's not sustainable in the long term. So I've got 3 more episodes this year. So I've got episode week on Friday in Nordic, Northern Europe. I've got an episode in the middle of December. I think it's something like the 17th. I think 17th sounds about right. Which I'm going to be planning. I've got some ideas, and then my final episode of the year is actually Boxing Day. I mean, technically, by the time the episode starts for me here in England, it'll actually be the day after Boxing Day. Hey, Rorschach. But yeah, officially the episode is Boxing Day, so I'm trying to find some speed games that are sort of centered around Christmas, and then obviously trying to find people where those games are developed, people who run them. And the first barrier I've come across with that today is, do you know how many games are set in and around Christmas? The answer is really not a lot. If you go, there is a Wikipedia page that has a list of every game that has been, certainly that's been logged, that suggests it is set in or around Christmas. And unless you're going for those obvious ones like Home Alone, Home Alone, Die Hard. Basically, unless you're going for a Christmas movie, there's really not a lot. Most of the games on the list are either really, really old stuff that you'd never really consider, or like it's stuff that like Hitman World of Assassination is on there. Not because it's set during Christmas, but because one set of DLC turns one of the levels into a Christmas level. It's actually really difficult to find. The first game at the top of the list, unfortunately, there's only one runner who would be eligible for it, and they've already said that they can't. They've already said that they wouldn't be available. So I've already started reaching out to runners for Christmas, for the Christmas episode, because it's Boxing Day. It's going to be a real pain in the ass because there's going to be so many people who can't make it. Like I thought I had plans for Christmas. I was gonna be taking Alex to my to up north to my parents like the weekend after Christmas. Not anymore, because I completely forgot I've got a fast travel episode to do. So that ain't happening. The first one I went for was Batman Arkham Origins, which is set in the build up to Christmas Day, and unfortunately it's actually Canadian. Warner Brothers Montreal was the developer of it, and yeah, unfortunately the only recent and good Canadian runner I could find can't do it, and I know that's going to be a big problem. So I'm looking at other things, but Christmas, I don't think it's going to end up being a Christmas episode, because it is really difficult to find games that are set around Christmas. Unless it's a specific Christmas game, there's not actually that many games set around Christmas. And the problem is I'm not the only Cotfix show that's going to be on around Christmas. Loads of other showrunners are going to be looking for Christmas themed episodes, and there isn't that much, because there's not that many Christmas games. That's a boxing game. That's not a bad idea, actually. I have reached out to a Japanese runner for Metal Gear 2, because Metal Gear 2 is set on Christmas Eve. And yeah, I've looked at some other stuff. I'm looking at it. I'm hoping it might just turn into a Japanese episode. I don't know yet. But anyway, that's far off in the future. I've still got an episode before that to organize, but I want to try and get these two organized at the same time, because I know that Boxing Day is not an ideal day for most people. Anyway, let's get on with today's show. And what I want to do with this, for some clarification, I am running Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater European Extreme, any percent, for Fast Pace for Pride 2025. It is the final weekend of November, and I'm going to be running any percent. There's going to be a donation incentive to upgrade it to all Kerotans. So I want to practice. Obviously, we've got 2 weeks of practice before before that run. But what I wanted to do is, recently I've taken part in a couple of Metal Gear Solid 3 related races and things like that. I helped out with the Metal Gear Solid trilogy relay that MGS3 did, and I was also involved with Oops All Metal Gear for GDQ Hotfix a few weeks ago. And in both times I was doing commentary, or I was behind the scenes for the Metal Gear Solid 3 races that were going on, and it made me realize watching those races that there are so many strats that I just don't know now, because the game has evolved and runners have done new stuff. So what I wanted to do first is watch a run and try and identify some rooms or places that I could do with like relearning, learning a different way, doing faster, something like that. I reached out to Callista Rain and said, because originally Callista was gonna do a race with me for Fast Pace for Pride, but unfortunately they've had to pull out. So I asked them, here's what I want to do. Would your most recent PB be a good example to sort of learn from? They said, yeah, I think I've got most of the stuff in there, so go for it. So that's what we're gonna do. Oh, excuse me. So I want to watch Callista Rain's any percent console PB, because they're primarily a console runner. And yeah, I'm not going to do the whole side by side because I've not got everything set up for it. We're just going to head over to the desktop and sort of and go from there and see how we get on. So yeah, obviously we're not going to watch the whole thing. That'd be crazy.
It's the worst thing because I can never keep them, and in case of
but what I'm probably going to do is just sort of run it at double speed. Playback speed times 2.
rather casually,
and yeah, just sort of see, what's new, what's changed, what are all the things that I'm missing. So yeah. See, we do have a very fast Callie in the background. To be honest, you can't really hear the game audio, so I'm gonna mute it rather than on the off chance that Callie comes in. I don't want to embarrass them. So yeah, we're just gonna have a sort of a quick watch through this, see what I can pick up, what's new, what's changed. Obviously, I will try and flick through as sort of quick as possible, because like there's this is new. You don't that guard. How so? What are they doing here? What are they actually? Hang on, what are they actually doing?
Why am I gathering all the Polish people today? What up, Jake?
They shot like immediately. If we slow that down, as soon as they took control, they took a shot.
Genuinely stupid, I'm not even kidding. Snappy, why am I gathering all the Polish people today? What up, Jake?
So Callie shoots like instantly. And there was a second shot there. So that shot is just enough. That shot is just enough to to keep them on that side. I won't have a suitable save here. But we can just sort of go for it. So, hey, happy dude. So what I'll do, I'll load a save and we'll just sort of work through some of this stuff as well. So that's Dramucci North. Stramucci South, that's Razvet. I'm pretty sure that's going to be Operation Snake Eater. If that's Stramucci, yeah, if that's Stramucci North, that's going to be the start of the Kerotan run, I would have thought. So let's find... I've got my stuff here. Operation Snake Eater complete. There we go. Thank you. I'm glad someone noticed. Excuse me. Yeah, I've started. I've just started wearing slightly nicer clothes for work, and I just haven't got changed because I haven't had a lot of time. I hope the stream's okay. I'm seeing on. Oh, sorry. Oh, can't ever notice the timer didn't start. Oh, I've got the bloody time. I've got the bloody Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter. I've got Live Split open for Delta, not for this. That's why that doesn't look right. Oh.
OG Happy Dude asked, what does this button do?
That button, Happy Dudes, activates the codec call rewards. So by pushing that button, you ask me a question, and I will do my best to answer it in the most thought-provoking and knowledgeable way that I can imagine. Your question's pretty straightforward. I feel like I've probably answered it. So yeah, that is my answer to that question. Now, somewhere I have a button to turn this off again. Where's... Ah, there it is. Found it.
From the backpack. You're available...
So you don't usually get to use that because I'm usually in speedrun mode, but because we're not in speedrun mode, we're in this mode. We're on the full screen version instead. All right, into Swampland.
JN_SC2 asked, what does this button not do?
Oh, what does this button not do? Now, there's a lot of things that this button doesn't do. For a start, it doesn't make waffles. I think that's probably the biggest problem with the button, the fact that it doesn't make waffles. It doesn't stop the codec call. It does only start the codec call. It doesn't cure coughs and colds, which is probably something that would also be very helpful. And it doesn't automatically get you a world record in Croc 2 Legend of the Gobbos. I don't know if that's a game, actually. I could be thinking of Croc 1 Legend of the Gobbos and Croc 2 is a different name. So it also, one nice thing about the button is it doesn't correct you when you make mistakes. It just sort of lets you go for it. So yeah, whichever way that went, it doesn't matter. The button's not going to correct me. And I think it's nice to have a button that isn't judgmental and will just let you own your mistakes. I think there's a lot more detail that could be gone into what this button doesn't do, but I think that gives you a decent flavor, at least, of what this button doesn't do. I'm now going to push the button. One other thing it doesn't do is end the codec, and that's because this button does that instead. Me too, mate. Me too. All right, so we're going to shoot. Okay. That wasn't what I was expecting. I just took him out. That wasn't... I was not expecting to just take that guard out. Okay, what? Now, if I recall... I don't get it. I already don't get it. I don't get it. they're just standing up and shooting like instantly. Like the moment it takes control, it takes a shot. I'm very confused. Oh, there we go. Oh, what? Okay, well, at least I got it. I got the first shot right. So how do I stop? What? What? It does take... Snake does take that guard out. I wonder what the second shot's for. Ew. Ah, the second shot is to actually shoot the guard. It's there, I've missed. So I think you have to shoot, that first shot has to be like instant. Yeah, so that second shot is made so that you actually hit the guard, because you need to shoot the guard. So that when we then get to here, it actually knocks the guard out. That was the bit that I missed. And here, we can just bump that guard and then run through. I'm gonna deliberately get spied there. Oh, I don't like this. Don't like this strat though. I don't like being in the third person camera. So, yeah, to be honest, this is such a minor time. I don't know why I'm spending so much time on this. This is such a minor time save. This is actually not the kind of thing that I really should be looking at. All right, let's leave that one there. Let's keep going. All right, Speedy.
Shout out to Jay, correct, the first Polish person ever.
And we'll mute so we don't just have. So this doesn't look like this changes much. Yep, that's two headshots. Yep, roll round. No changes there. Yep, this hasn't changed. Yep, that's no different. Cool. So really, apart from that one bit. Mass shoot before the screen loads in. Gotcha. I'll say I think the main thing for me is that it doesn't include you need to be in third person camera, which I really don't use very often. So that isn't any different. That's fine. I don't have any problems with that. So we can skip that. Done another no. Again, no different. Just gotta, just try and get good at doing the roll version again. All right, Ocelot unit. There's a good chance the Ocelot unit is different. Yeah, I have seen this version. To be honest, I don't think that doesn't look that much. That didn't look that much quicker.
How do I go down? I mean, I'll take that, sure, but...
Oh, every time I push space, it's because I've chipped. That did not seem that much quicker than what I've done in the past. So you immediately go and shoot that guard. Then you throw a stun grenade through there. Knock these guards out. Then kill those guards with... I guess my next... Like, what are all these shots here? Oh, we do have a bit of sound. What's that? What's that camera angle? What? That's such a weird camera angle. So it seems like... See, that was a shot to take someone out, and then the shot down was to...
No
I say
effect.
I don't think that strategy is much quicker than what I've done. I mean, I can give it a go. I've certainly got to save a bit closer to that, so we don't have to just keep going all the way through. But as I say, I really don't think that that's that much quicker. Let me actually have a look at my... I haven't actually got my splits open because I stupidly opened my delta splits instead. I've got... For some reason, I don't seem to have... I don't seem to have my MGS3 console. It should be that one, but I'm pretty sure that this is HD. Yeah, there we go. But no, that's not all of the splits. I am confused. Master Collection. Should be this one. Okay, whilst that takes forever to load, apparently. No, that's load. No, that. Oh, great. I think I may have overwritten my MGS3 any % splits because that's gone straight to Delta. That's loaded my Delta splits. So I think I may have overwritten my my any %. My any %. That sucks. Yeah, I've got category extensions for all Kerotan's European Extreme, but yeah, I think I've overwritten my Delta, but I think I've overwritten my HD any % splits with Delta instead. That was stupid. Where's my Delta? Where are my Delta ones? All Kero Gecko PC glitchless very easy. If I load, yeah, I'll load that and it's the same. Damn it! Well, that was stupid, wasn't it? All right, let's load. Oh, that's my that's my console splits. That's no good. Is it that one? I'm not sure which one I'm opening now. I think these are right. Yeah, I'm just gonna change. I'm just gonna edit these. Edit splits. Metal Gear Solid 3. Snake Eater H. That's oh, come on. Why are you not finding Metal Gear Solid 3 HD edition? That's why. There is no any percent or very easy. It's just single segment. Download box art. Oh, come on. Why can't you download box art of the game? Download the fucking. MGS3 PC layout. There we go. Right, that'll do. Other clear history, clear times, additional. Yep, that's fine. New game plus, turbo used, platform, PC, rank. Oh, who cares? European Extreme. European Extreme doesn't show up on. Doesn't show up on here. That's like the important bit. Why won't you show what? Why won't you show why won't you show the category? It won't show it. It just says New Game Plus. Yay, okay. Get rid of New Game Plus and it says European Extreme. There we go. Right. Let's load. Let's give this version of the Ocelot fight a go, but I don't think this version's much quicker, and it's probably not something that's worth really fixing. But we'll give it a go. I'm always one to give things a try. You never know, I might like it more. Right, so we want the Mark 22. Put the chaff grenades away, put those away. I think that's put the knife away. I think that's everything.
Cannot comply. I do not have access to any physical controls or objects in your environment. I am an AI, not a physical being or a device controller in this context.
Okay. For some reason, Gemini on my phone decided to just go off on one. Thanks. Okay, and I've already screwed this up because I shot that guard. I shot that guard, but not with the right gun. Yeah, that was weird. Don't know why. Right, so let's try this again. So let's just get out of the Mark 22. So move to here. Shoot that guy presumably anywhere. Throw a stun grenade. And then roll both of them. Roll that guy. Shoot that guy. Oh, there's still that guy. Got to headshot the first guard or shoot twice. Alright. Let's do that then. Oh! Done it again. Keep getting to change guns. No, not that. Weapon, Mark 22, right. So to here. Oh, what? That didn't take out the third guard. So, try again. somebody saw me. I'm gonna say, let's have another look.
Snake! Snake!
So yeah, shoot that guy twice. You do have to wait for the guards to show up. Roll. Move to here. Shoot that as soon as those two guys come over. And then it's shoot in the top right and shoot down. Okay. And I say my biggest concern right now is that this probably doesn't save much time compared to what I'm used to. Oh, that didn't... Oh, okay. One of my rolls didn't take... Okay, I'm going to give this one more go, but if I don't get it now, if I don't get any closer now, I'm going to leave this, because I'm not... Again, I'm not sure that this is worth my time. Oh, I don't... Alright, that's not fair. I'm not doing a very good job. I think shooting the room door whilst waiting for stun to go off distracts the roof guard. Can't say I'd noticed that, but let's have a look. No, there's nothing extra going on there. Not that I can see. There's only one slight issue with this is there's no controller overlay to compare against. Ah! I don't think I'm supposed to roll over. I think I'm supposed to run round. Let me have another look.
Snake! You alright? Snake! Snake!
Yeah, run round. That's partly where I'm going wrong with that. Alright, try again. Mark 22, swap to it. Oh, crud. That's probably not good. Yep. Figured that probably wasn't good. I'm not gonna give up when I'm making a really, really dumb mistake. So I'm not taking I'm not taking out all of the guards. I wonder if I'm throwing the I'm not throwing the grenade very well. It's a bit... Yeah, now one of those guards is stood up. So I'm doing something wrong with that stun grenades.
Snake! What happened? Snake! Snake!
but I'm not quite sure what, because I'm throwing the stun grenade. Roll through the doorway rather than after. I am.
That's okay.
Oops, wrong way. It's like roll immediately through the doorway. Oops. All right, to here. 1, 2. Maybe the other. I suppose the other thing could be I could be throwing the stun grenade a little too early. So I bet that. Now that guy stood up. It seems like that grenade is so precise. It just, let's say, it just seems like that grenade is so precise to get right. I actually missed that guy. I wanted to try and show that I could just do the old method, like straight off the bat. The stun needs to be higher against the back wall. Yeah, it probably doesn't help that I'm just trying to learn it off someone's run rather than like actually a tutorial. Let's see if that makes any difference then. No one's getting up now. Ah, but I wasn't quick enough to... Because then Snake wouldn't climb up the bloody little wall. But your advice on the stun being further back did seem to be correct. Oh god, I'm massively behind, but we'll see what happens. I haven't taken that guy out. Some inputs could be accidental. There certainly hasn't been, as far as I'm aware, there hasn't been like a more recent tutorial for this. This is the furthest I've got. But I now don't know. Okay, that's the furthest I've gotten.
Snake, you all right? Snake.
If I'm not mistaken, there's two. See, there's. Ah, that's why you shoot there, because you shoot... Okay, I understand that shot to the south now. You shoot to the south. You shoot to the south, because that causes that guard to go over there, and then you shoot the barrel. That might not be high enough. There's I only see one guard there. Only one. I seem to only have one guard coming around the corner, not two. And there should be two. At least from the video, two guards come around that corner. not 1. Unless that's why you have to stand up on there. This is a very weird strategy. So again, what I want to try and do now is just go back to the old strat and just make sure I can do it. As I say, I don't think it saves that much time. So I'm still in the right spot, don't I? I never took out the guy on the roof. Completely forgot about the guy on the roof. He could be anywhere on the roof. Oh, he's right there. Is it interesting? Kind of interesting that I didn't knock the wall at the start before climbing the bed. Only one way to find out.
Because of scoliosis.
Oh yeah, yeah, you're right. That's because I'd only been watching from. I'd only been watching from the. I'd only been watching from the. Changing weapons. Okay, so that explains that then. Oh, god damn it, Nick. So bad at remembering to change. This is obviously isn't going to work. Oh yeah, you can see that guard moving around now. Snake, please. Whoa.
Where's he hiding?
Now that guard doesn't seem to be in the right place. Give another go. Right, backpack. Remember to change to it this time. That was colourful. Okay, that felt better. We're getting somewhere now. That might already be too slow. It's certainly interesting. I'd be interested in I'd be interested in counting like all the ammo and stuff to see how much ammo difference it makes. Ugh. It's just a lot. It's a lot to remember. I'd like to at least have it done once. cool. Apart from that guy who didn't come over. Apart from that guy who didn't come over for some reason, I got it. I'm so close. Unfortunately, just there's the big problem with this strat is there's so much that can go wrong. I wonder if I like deliberately went a bit higher and double knocked there to see if that would make a difference. Okay. I'm guessing don't double knock. I'll have to double check the video again. I gotta like let's have a look at the video.
Die because of scoliosis effects.
Okay, I think I'm going to I think it is only one knock, but I think I'm going too high.
Where's he hiding?
I think I'm like too high. Or I think I was like too far up in the top right. I think there's a specific spot you have to be stood in here. Let's just have a look. Okay, you can shoot them as... Okay, so you need to be in the bottom right, and you can shoot them as soon as you see them. I'm really curious to get this right in a run, just to see the time difference. Right, as soon as I see them both come around the corner.
Where's he hiding?
I think that guard's just seen me. Yeah, I think I've got to make sure I'm staying that bottom right hand corner. That's one thing I forgot. So close. Come on. I'm determined to have this, to at least get this done. Right, so get down into that bot. Oh, why isn't it taking that guard? Why? Ah. It does seem like there's so much more that can go wrong in this. That's better.
Where's he hiding?
I think I missed him. Did I shoot too early, or... Where even is he? Where's the last... What? Where's the last guard? I shot the guy on the roof. Where the frick's the last guard? It's this... It is him. He didn't move down. I don't understand why he didn't move down. Or maybe I was too slow. I think I was too slow. I think he'd already moved back.
Where's he hiding?
Yeah, I was too slow, that's why. Done. World record run does slightly different as well. Old style is about 40 to 50 seconds. The fastest you can do is about 30 to 40 seconds. I do think it's faster. I just don't know if it's faster enough to warrant doing it faster. I want to, now that you said that the world record run does it slightly differently, although which one, because obviously there's a few there's a few different world records. Here we go. This is the console world records. Okay, so console world record does this. So knock. Cut out a bit of time by... You can throw... You can throw that stun grenade a lot sooner. Oh, wow, okay. What? Oh, what? Shot him blind shot the guard on the roof through the window. That is so dumb. Okay. No, we've already spent so long just on the Ocelot fight. I'm not now gonna do it. Right. I am gonna stick to watching this run rather than Callie's, because we don't get Callie's awkward, really fast sped up chat, and we can actually hear the game. So we're gonna go with this one going forwards. But yeah, no, we're not. I've just learnt one new version of it. I'm not learning another version. All right, let's speed this thing up. It's Johnny Pruds. Oh, there's some Mark 22 bullets there. It's just dirty to see. So I doubt any of this is any different. Should be roll under there. Yep. Yeah, this is all the same. Yep, nothing changes there. I believe this is slightly different. Yeah, this thing where you just... Might as well look at Ocelot while we're here. Yeah, no, yeah, Ocelot's no different. I did know about the I did know about shooting the guards rather than like quick I don't think it makes any difference. Shooting the guard and have him run away. In fact, it's just another weapon change. Like, that weapon change, surely that adds more time. I guess you're not making that weapon change. I guess you're not making that weapon change in past south. That's the difference. All right. This will not be any different. And I very much doubt the pain is different. Yep, that's identical. Again, none of this should be any different because it's just running. This shouldn't be different because it's just swimming. No weapon change since the end of Ocelot unit. But you still got to change the Mark 22 for Ocelot. That's my point. Like it doesn't matter. Okay, that's no different. It doesn't make any difference. Okay, that's slightly different. That's not shooting the barrel. I think I've seen this before. The biggest problem is that initial hit. Making sure you get up before that guard spots you. That's the trick with that one. I think I've tried this before. I'm really bad at it. But we'll give it a go. Give it a go and see. I should have a split that's close by. For the most part, it's not that it's a new strat or anything like that. It's just someone's learned it slightly differently. So there's some cases where it's not that it's a time save. It's just there's two different ways of doing it, and I learned it one way and they've learned it a different way. That's all. I do like that Ocelot. I want to actually. I said I'd think about this. You've got in the original method. You've got 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, potentially 7 Mark 22 shots. See, depending on whether you need to shoot the first guard you shoot in the new method, you may shoot him twice in the old method. So that plus one stun grenade, whereas in this new method, it's 1, 2, 1 or 2, depending on whether you shoot the first guard in the head or not. 1, 2. 3, 4, 5 Mark 22 shots. And 5 Mark 22 shots, 1 stun grenade, and 2 M1911A shots. So the ammo isn't that much different. Right, let's go up on over warehouse. Perfect. This should actually be the exact split we want. So yeah, as I do think I've tried. Oh, that doesn't help. Okay, well, I did it first try. The big advantage that this has got is it means I'm not going to fumble on... Problem is this then happens. It does mean that we aren't really in danger. Like, I usually take out the second guy. I usually take out the guy on the middle floor because I always find that if I try and go past him, I get spotted by him. But you don't have that problem with this because the guards are all in different positions and the timing's all different. You still have to make sure that you actually land that first roll, which, as we know, this is like my Achilles heel, this roll. I don't know what it is about this roll that I just cannot get on board with. There we go, that's better. Actually, as long as you can get that one, as long as you get the first one, the rest are all pretty straightforward. And it's almost impossible to get spotted on the top floor by the second guard. And that's the problem that I've always had with the old strat. But already this is working for me. Like, this is good. As long as I get that one right, which I am. Yeah. Oh, you got to make sure that that happens. That you actually slam the last guy in the barrel shot. See, this I'll show you what I mean by where I tend to get screwed over. Which is I'll do this. I'll shoot that. And you're supposed to just ignore him. And I find that when I ignore him and I then bump him, I then get spotted by him like that. This happens to me all the time. One other advantage of all of this, of course, is the fact that in Kerotans, it's one less. That was a bad roll. In Kerotans, it's one less roll. It's one less shot. This is one less thing to have to shoot. Saving one more bit of ammo.
What's wrong?
Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Unfortunately, there's still no way of taking out of dealing with the Kerotan in the middle of all of this. It's the one thing that I've always wanted to try and do. But unfortunately, there is no way of getting the Kerotan without being on the ground. The Kerotan is. You just saw it. I don't know how I got that camera. I don't know how I got that camera angle. This is the problem I'm going to have. You also need that guard to roll in the right directions. You've got to be sort of on the left-hand side of him so he goes over to the right. Yeah, there's still... even with this, I don't think there's any way of being able to get the Kerotan. Ah! Can you grenade the Kerotan from the top floor? Probably not, because you can't see it, and throwing a grenade would cause an alert. There you go. You put it. You have to land. I say, unfortunately, from what I found, the only angle you can hit that Kerotan is from the ground floor. And yeah, it's just not gonna work. All right, let's keep going. I think I'll start. We're not worrying too much about Kerotans though right now. I want to practice any %, and then we'll move on to Kerotans on Thursday. This won't be any different. Not quite sure what happened there, but that's not different enough to worry about. You still take out that guard. Still equip the scientist camo. Yeah, this isn't going to be any different. Run in, grab the Sig spray. Running on I was gonna say running on console, so it doesn't need the handkerchief, but then again it's European Extreme, you don't need the that strat I do know about. So rather than bump that guard, you just run straight around there and equip the box. That is incredibly tight. That is such a tight piece of movement. And when I first learnt this, I tried to do it, and it just wasn't a thing for me. It's such a minor time save as well. It is so minimal. Interesting, changing everything there. Again, none of this seems to be any different. Surely that's not quicker. Surely that's not quicker than the trap. Like, the distance travelled... Oh, I guess it's because you're not using a fake death pill. You save the fake death pill for the end if you mess up. That would actually be something that'd be useful for Kerotans. Being able to save the fake death pill. I'd not considered that. Okay, so, Warehouse 2. I understand that there is another method. I understand that there is another method for Warehouse 2. Let's see if Callie did it. Because I remember... Oh, stupid. Wrong click.
To make deadlines. Making...
Let's have a look. I just... out of curiosity.
First try. High of a...
How does Callie do?
Make it out to be, you know.
How does Callie do this? Oh, Callie like fake death pulls immediately. Is this also going to be?
I know the Near community has like everybody in the Near community, just everybody is mod for everybody. Like I remember that being a thing.
Okay, like everybody uses the Patriot.
Yeah.
So we should at least consider doing that.
You actually don't know.
Okay, yeah, I've seen this method.
I'm glad this strat works. Now.
Though that's okay, that's not actually the method that I'd seen. I'd seen one where you throw a smoke grenade at the start like that.
I'm glad this strat works now, like first try.
I like the look of that strat.
Strat works. And for you, I actually
so throw a smoke grenade almost instantly. Question is, do I have a where even am I? Oh, I'm still in here. Do we quickly run through? No, it's not worth it. Because I could do with looking at the fear as well. Because yeah, it's any sort of fear strategy where I could be keeping a fake death pill for the end is quite a nice thought. So I'll just quickly notice that my average stream bitrate is too high according to Twitch. So I just noticed that Twitch is very, very quiet. I'm wondering if it's because my Twitch stream is fucked and no one's telling me. Let's have a look. Do I have a one? Oh, nice. Okay, cool. I have realized there is one problem with that fear strat for all and I like the idea for all Kerotans to keep a fake death pill for the end. The problem that we've got is that I have to run on New Game, not New Game Plus. I won't have the Patriot. So the question is can that version... That's Granini Gorky South, but that is probably... Damn it, that's going to be after the pet. That's going to be after the fear. That's not going to be the fear fight. That's going to be after the fear. Yeah. Okay, I can at least try this. I'm going to at least try this. So we want cigar, gas spray, smoke grenades we've got out. I think that was everything. So we can at least try this, but yeah, I don't think it's going to work. Oh, bum. So I hate the freaking 3D camera. Okay, that didn't work. That didn't work either. I don't think I'm doing it quick enough. It's an underarm throw. That's better. And then... Oh, what? That guard wasn't in the position I thought it was going to be. I wonder if that's because I didn't bump that guard, that I didn't knock that guard out. Okay, nearly. Only problem I've got there is can I get the keratin and all of that? Yeah, you need to knock that guy. Cool. Okay, that is so much better. That is so much better than that's so much better than the old box trick. The box trick was always horrible. Oh, what? Say what? Oh, what? Ah. So I think you want to be throwing the smoke grenade like almost straight away. Okay, maybe not. Okay, not straight away. So my strat for all keratins is just really slow. So question for keratins is, would I be able to? This is how we'd add a keratin into this. So I wonder if actually the answer here is just equip the box. Equipping the box might be enough here. Oh, what? Why there? Why? I think that's down to not doing it quick enough. What? Alright. I'm throwing it after 3 steps. That seems to be working. Bonk. Ah, if I could get around the bloody corner. Pretty sure if I could get around the corner. What? I think that's me throwing it too late. There we go, that does it. Yeah, pop the box into it. Pop the box into it, and it looks like we've got the keratin as well. This is so... And if so, this is so much faster. That's probably too slow. But we'll see. Yeah. That should be fine. Oh, what? Okay, you got to make sure that you do land on top of the box. What? Why? What? How come this time the guard, like, immediately had a problem with it? Didn't have a problem with it that time. But, okay. Okay, me likey. I like that. I like that strat a lot.
I'm glad this strat works now.
I'm glad this strat works. It's massively improved Kerotans. Alright, this shouldn't be any different. This shouldn't be any different. I doubt this is any different. But we'll watch. Yeah, this hasn't changed. Around the tree. Okay, you can ignore that guard by going that way. Right, let's see if anything's changed. See now. The end does have some different strats.
Eight mods and 5 VIPs is crazy.
So this is it's still the same. It's actually still the same strat. It's just that bit sped up a little bit. I believe the rest of this now goes down as.
Yeah, the old account is deleted. I've deleted that kind of long ago. What?
Oh, yep. Wow. Lucky bitch. Lucky bitch. Right, let's have a look at the world record. Just see how the world record handles the end. So I knew there was a change with the end where you can shoot the parrot and do it that way instead. Let's watch from here. Okay, again, that's no different. Let's see if they do this as well. Let's go around that. Yeah. So you just. Yeah, just any way you want to get past that final guard. Okay, so let's see what happens here. Bang. Oh, they actually haven't taken the final shot yet. So I guess the important thing is when do you roll? The moment the end says night is when you roll.
Freeze. You. Oh!
Interesting that they're not using the smoke grenade as well. Now it's just straight into this, then getting ahead of them. Anyway, the end parrot is slower. Just go to the waiting area and shoot until he fires. Okay. Hey, Sanjay, it has. It's been 2 weeks. It's been two weeks since I was last streaming. All right, I'm pretty sure I do have a save, but it's probably quicker. Like, probably didn't make that much difference to just go through here. I'm gonna try this slightly altered route. Only thing is, I am very, very low on ammo on this save file. Very low on ammo. And anything, and again, any strat that uses the Patriot is kind of a bit off because lol, I just ran straight past him. Yeah, any strat that uses the Patriot is a bit off for me because I won't be able to use it. I won't be able to use it in an All Kerotan's run. Okay. Also, I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be a silenced shot. That's why that went right. That's why that went wrong. Normally, I should say, normally I would have a lot more Mark 22 ammo at this point. It's just because these save files are crap. Which is why, like, I'm CQC slamming this guy. That's better. I've had this happen before, where this guard suddenly spots me, and that wasn't a problem for anyone else. Like, we never once saw that guard spot anyone. It's really strange. I don't know if it's because I'm slightly slower.
The enemy's here.
Whatever. As long as you can go, as long as you can get past those guards, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't make that much difference. Alright, let's give this a go. Oh, of course. Other problem is... Ugh. Okay, let's not worry too much about it. That's because I'm on a... I haven't got the correct save file. I haven't got the thingy in my leg. Also, this save file hasn't got the Patriot. This isn't a New Game Plus save file. Oh my god, I can't get anything right. Oh. Oh, what? Lol. I don't really know what I'm doing here. Yeah, this save file really isn't ideal. It really isn't ideal for some of these strats. I might just have to try it in a run. Lol, that TNT wasn't enough to kill me. That was. Lol, I just can't do anything. Okay, dodged it that time. And now completely screwed. Oh, yeah, just completely screwed. Just completely screwed that up. What am I doing? Yeah. I like already I can see the benefit of this strategy. It is a lot faster than throwing a smoke grenade and waiting for him to shoot, and yeah, this is just a much faster. It's easier for it to go wrong. It's a lot easier for it to go wrong, but it should be a lot easier to do. Oh, can't get a second shot off him when he's not lying down. I haven't played much Delta. I haven't played Delta in ages, actually. I had been playing Fox Hunt up until I was ill. And then I was ill for 2 weeks. Well, I was ill for over a week and didn't play for like nearly 2 weeks. And when I came back, the servers were dead. Okay, I think I've got the dot. That should help for Kerotans. For me knowing how to... Now that I know how to dodge. Right. Punch, punch, cigar spray. Punch, punch, cigar spray. Punch, punch. Hold him up.
Where did you...
And throw another stun grenade at him. Then spray. Spray. Punch, punch, spray. Then... Oh, he's not quite down. There we go. Okay, so I can do the end. I can do the new end strats. That works. Cool. I mean, and that'd still be exactly the same for Kerotans. The thing that I might have for Kerotans is whether I've still got the fake death pill or not. But yeah, that seems pretty straightforward. It's just the strategy's still the same. It's just you're getting into the fight, the second half of the fight with him quicker because you're not messing around like throwing a smoke grenade and waiting that out and running all the way. You know, it's a lot quicker getting that bit set up, and then the actual fight at the end is quicker because rather than throwing another smoke grenade and doing another cycle whilst he's on the floor, you're going straight into the end bit and sort of preparing for that instead. That seems pretty straightforward. All right, we're going to take a short break because I need to pee more than anything else. And when we come back, I think I'm just going to, unless anyone knows, oh, actually, I want to have a look at the Fury. Callie's worked on a, problem is Callie's worked on a lethal strat that's like super consistent. Problem is, it uses the Patriot, and I don't really want to learn a strategy that uses the Patriot when I know I'm not going to be able to use that in all Kerotans. I love the strat, but it's like trying to do it without the Patriot is like nigh on impossible by the looks of things, unless I were to pick up another weapon, and that ain't happening. So I'll have a look at like the world record. I'll have a look at the world record. The other thing is, of course, it's a lethal method, so it ruins Foxhound. So yeah. Outside of that, I don't think there's any change to the Fury. If anyone else knows of anything different or relatively new, I'd like to try and get a run done with some of the new strats, and just getting used to it again. Use M19 for Fury. World record is just Mosin strat. I'd have to, if you've got a decent clip of using the M19 for it, then I'd love to see it. As I say, the one that I've seen uses the... I have seen one that uses the M19 and the knife, but the initial M19 shot is so precise. It's like ridiculous. Whereas the Patriot is like you just fire it and you just keep firing and then they go down. So yeah, if anyone wants to share any clips or anything of anything else in the run, I think I might want to look at Rykov. I think that's another one. But if anyone can think of anything else that they think, oh yeah, you should check this out because this is probably different, then drop me a clip during the break, and I'll have a look at it. But if not, we're going to try and do a run and use whatever strats I've already used. Hey Tom. So yeah, that is your mission during the break. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. Alrighty, folks, welcome back to Tuesday night speedrunning here on the NickRP stream. Yes, we're back after 2 whole weeks of nothing. We're back and ready to actually do a full run now. I had a quick look through to Rykov. There wasn't anything else I particularly saw that I was that interested in. There was one thing which I will do, but it's really minor. But yeah, on that note, let's do this. Alrighty, welcome back, folks. So it's getting back into the start of the run. Oh, I need to change that over. And yeah, it looks like I am having to go with fresh. Oh wait, no, I shouldn't have to do fresh splits. Run.gg, I should be able to download my splits, hopefully. Let me just check and see if I can download my splits from run.gg. Profile. Metal Gear Solid 3. There's Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater HD edition. Other? Nope, it's none of those. Metal Gear Solid 3 HD edition. Run PC single segment difficulty European Extreme 113.35. Is that my time? 113.35 according to this. Check my 113.35. It is indeed my PB. Sweet. All right. How do I download splits from? Download. Nice. Alright, bear with me. There we go. And open layout MGS3 PC. Boom! I have my splits back. Thanks, splits.io. Cool. We're golden. We're back. We're back. Back with the splits. Alright, let's see how we get on then. Oh, first time in a while. I do not have that much time to practice this. There's a little bit of me that doesn't want Kerotan to get met this time around, just for once. Right, camera up, down, reverse. Yep, we're good. All right, load game. We can play New Game Plus. So that's what we're going to do. Oh, excuse me. There we go. All right, 3, 2, 1, start.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
I did not just come from a wedding. No, this is how I'm dressing for work at the moment, and I wanted to wear it on stream. I thought it'd be nice to wear the same on stream. This is like this is one of my favorite outfits to wear. This is what I wore. Well, at least wore similar.
Gentlemen.
Well, this is what I wore similar, ladies and gentlemen, when I hosted during SGDQ 2023. Now, I don't know if you know this, ladies and gentlemen, but I went to America for Summer Games Done Quick 2023, and I hosted. And ladies and gentlemen, I did a run of Metal Gear Solid the Twin Snakes. Now, for that run, ladies and gentlemen, I was wearing my stream t-shirt, not this get up, but whenever I was on the hosting deck, ladies and gentlemen, I looked proper dapper. You look very spiffy. Oh, thank you. I like being spiffy. I like being described as spiffy. So I used to, in my old job, I used to wear this occasionally. But I usually used to get funny comments from colleagues, so I kind of stopped doing it. Whereas in my current job, I've done it, and I've had quite nice comments from colleagues that look really nice. I had one comment a couple of weeks ago. There we go. Not doing that new strat. Screw that new strat. We'll take the slight time loss by doing this one. Oh, I'm now almost upside down. More you turn me inside out, round and round. Anyway, what was I saying? I want to get to about there. There we go. Wonderful. And then shoot, roll, move.
Come in, HQ.
This is HQ.
All good.
Patrol here. The enemy is attacking.
I'm gonna attempt that new version of the Ocelot fight. Obviously we're not there yet. But I am going to attempt it because I quite like it, and I'm curious to see how much time it saves. Nice. He's when I first wore this 2 weeks ago, we had an office we had an office meeting, as we do every 2 weeks on a Tuesday, so I had one today. And it was the finance director who was delivering it, and a little later during the day, he walked past my desk and he came over to me and he goes, "You know, Nick, you look really good. You look really nice today." And it completely threw me off guard during that meeting. I was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, got up to start speaking, looked over at you. I was like, "Nick looks really, Nick looks really smart today." And then I didn't know what to say. So yeah, I've had quite a nice effect on my current workplace. So I'm trying to keep up with it. I'm just tired of looking a bit. I've always looked a bit slobby at work recently, so I decided to do something about it. Dress for success. I like waistcoats. Waistcoats are cool. Nah. Okay, that. Oh, sugar. That set of rolls to get past those two guards is actually really easy. I remember always being told that it's like one of the hardest. The game throws one of the hardest tricks in the game at you straight away. It's like it really isn't that difficult. It is simply make sure you roll early. Ah. If you're getting spotted by those two guards at the back, you're rolling too late. And that's all it is. The moment I started rolling just a little bit earlier, I started getting that right first time every time. Now, as for that trick, oh, Scotland qualified. Damn. Go Scotland. Alright, still a little behind, but not that bad. So like I said, I am gonna attempt this newer version, just because if I can get it right first try, which probably won't, but if I could get it right first try, immediately show how much faster this would be. So I'm kind of intrigued. So the chances of me getting it right first try are probably pretty slim. But we'll go for it and see what happens. Right, so knock. This might have already failed because I'm too slow here. I might be alright. Ah, I'm too slow. Alright, try again. Oh, wow. No, it hasn't taken him out. No! Come on. Right, I threw that a bit higher that time. Okay, he's taken out this time.
Where's he hiding?
I was about to say, I don't think that got him. No! Damn it, I'm so close. I definitely now want to put this in runs, because, yeah, I can do this. Please tell me that took him out. Yay.
Where's he hiding?
Yay. Okay, I haven't got it first try in a run, but I have now got it in a run. I am pretty pleased that I can do that new strat. I do think it's faster, but not. I'm still really curious as to exactly how much faster it is, because I don't think it's a lot. I really don't think it's a lot faster. I like that, getting that extra ammo from there. Really minor thing, but anytime you can get extra ammo is apparently pointless. Leech. Oh, I got the cutscene. It is nice just to have something different for a change. You know, that Ocelot unit fight is really cool. It's a really cool, different way of doing the fight. After, you know, we've seen that version of the fight for so long. So here, I'm still gonna change gun because I've gotta change the Mark II. I suppose it does save a menu because you don't have to take the silencer off. I don't know. This version where you shoot the guard, where you just shoot the guard and have him run off, looks like it can way easier go wrong. There you go. That really, like, I'm not sure why you do the other. Anyway, concentrate. Oh, what? He moved. Calling me a son of a bitch. You're the one who freaking moved. Okay, that was not a very good fight, but I got there in the end. Yeah. Freaking Ocelot had the audacity to call me a son of a bitch when he's the one who moved out of the way instead of not doing what he was supposed to do. Well, that fight was okay. It was a little bit slow, but I've had better, I've had worse. Here's the one that's always the test for when I've not done the run in a while. How does the pain go? I went through 3 different Cobra units before I got the right one. I'm sure I said, like, at the very start of the year that I'll be taking a decent break from this game, and it's still the last freaking game I'm going to speedrun in a marathon this year. I just can't get away from Metal Gear Solid 3. Why do I keep doing this to myself? Not sure what I'm going to do about Delta at the moment. I really don't have any interest in running it. I'm guessing partly because I played so much. Because I played so much 3 and it just, you know, it just isn't different. Oh, I didn't think I was going to get that. Oh, he's already... And my smoke grenade hasn't properly dealt with. Well, this is already going horribly wrong. Ugh. It's not good headshots at all. And my smoke grenade at the start was really bad. Why? Why? I'll still never quite understand this fight. Okay. Phase 1's okay. Okay, and a really good phase 2. Okay. Definitely made up some... made up a little bit with that second half. I can still do that. That's fine. It's still awkward as heck, but I can do it. That's the important bit. Keep on rolling, 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 rolling. Oh, so how has everyone been in the 2 weeks that I've been off? For a quick recap once again, I did an Unmetal run stream 2 weeks ago today. And then Thursday, I had fast travel and Preventathon. I had Preventathon over the weekend. I then got really ill, so didn't do any streaming last week. I then did do fast travel on the Friday. I was well enough for fast travel. And now it's Tuesday and we're finally back. We've got 2 weeks of this for Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then Saturday the 30th of November. Oh, crikey. I completely forgot about... I've completely forgot about health and nearly drowned. Like, literally a split second later and I would be dead. Oh, hang on. I've got to take out the first guard, haven't I? I'm really not liking my my health. It'll slowly come back. Very, very slowly. All right, let's see if I can get this right. If I get this right first time. No, of course I can't, because I can't do the roll! Why do I... Oh, I got a gold split in the previous split, though. Why do I suck at this roll so badly? That's better.
What happened?
All I wanted was this first try. Yay!
What's wrong?
Okay, it took me 3 attempts, but I got there. A bit more practice on that, and I'll be good for that. I see no reason not to use that strat. So yeah, like I said, we've got 2 weeks of this with so I'm right thinking the dog can't... Yeah, the dog can't cause me an alert without a guard to go to. Yeah, once I'm done...
Running away, huh? Not so fast.
Nice. Once I'm done with this marathon run, then that's it. We're done for the year. I've finished all marathons. I will have nothing specifically to do. Right in time for Christmas. So there we can sort of that's where we can finally decide what the frick I'm gonna do. I've been trying to do something next for so long. For so very, very long. No. But yeah, nothing has ever, no, I've never had the opportunity. Something else has always come up. I've got a couple of ideas of things that I want to do. Don't need to worry about getting the handkerchief because this is European Extreme. It's only very easy where you want the handkerchief. I have got two ideas of things that I wanna do in December. Obviously before Unmetal, we were doing I did a casual playthrough. It took me 2 streams, a casual playthrough of James Bond Everything or Nothing, with the intention of learning the speedrun. That intention is still on board. Oh, no, not the face. Not the face! Just the camo. I think that's all I need. I think I just need the cigar gas spray out. I just realized I might be all right for. Right, so I'm going to, for this, I'm going to try and do this without the fake death pill. So, let's do this. So for this, we want to here, get caught, cure. Wait for him to come over. Cool. That was, so, first thing, that was not faster. It was actually 7 seconds slower, but let's say the important thing about that is we've rescued the rescued a fake death pill. Oh my god, that's so much faster. Apparently not that much faster actually, but so much more consistent. I think you have to cure immediately in the fear. Oh, as in like the moment the fight starts, cure rather than go and get spotted. Rather than go and get get dangled. I'll have another look at how that fight goes. Say, it's great. The only problem with that is it doesn't actually help. It doesn't actually help deal with the fact that I won't have the Patriot. Oh, what? I won't have the Patriot for Kerotans. First frame, pause before fear starts. Right. Gotcha.
The enemy's here.
That's better. God, spotted me again. All right. Let's see how much time save I can get out of this fight then. So I'll run over here. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, let's not get punch, punch, spray, punch, punch. Hold him up.
Where did you?
Then we stand here. Oh, wowie! 8 seconds. Okay. 8 seconds is pretty significant. That is a pretty significant time save. Yep, I like that. I like that strat. That gold split there, that's down to not equipping the Mosin gun. But yeah. Eight-second time save on the end. I'll take that. So he's a smoke grenade as well, so I probably didn't need to grab smoke grenades in outside the warehouse. I used to have a problem where I cough at the wrong moment. Oh yeah, that I hadn't thought that cuts out the coughing. I'd not considered that cuts out the coughing. Don't know why that was a... slow down, but... Still think I need stun grenades here. I do know there's another way of getting past this guard, which is by throwing a smoke grenade at him. But to be honest, I still prefer that. There's a slightly faster way of taking out this guy as well, where you just keep shooting him with the with your lethal gun until eventually it's enough to get close enough to him. So you just got to kind of juggle him. But I'm not too fussed about those. Did see another way of doing this bit where you just keep going forwards. But I think you have to check. I think you have to get out of the box. You know, screw it. Let's try some of these different methods. Oh, that didn't work. You know what? Let's not bother. Let's pretend that I did. That's doing a roll there is quicker. Oh, I've got no stun. Oh no, I forgot to pick up stun grenades. Oh, I have to reset the room. I forgot you can't not take stun grenades there. If you have no stun grenades, then you have no stun grenades for the rest of the game. And now I'm under caution. I'm not sure what's going to happen here. Having a caution here isn't. Oh, so this is the way of taking this guard out. A bit quicker. So I'm gonna try this again. There you go. And that is that does not class as a kill because we knocked him off the edge. Because I knocked him off the edge, that's an environmental kill, so that's not a kill.
Patrol here.
Support unit, confirm their status.
I don't think it's a pro. I don't think I need to use another stun grenade. One thing I did notice. Oh, what? You can't be serious. You can't be serious. So one thing that I did notice, because I'd started doing this room slightly differently. One thing I noticed from looking at another run was cooking a grenade there. Cooking that grenade means that that guard doesn't hear your footsteps, so he won't ever turn around. Whoops. There we go. Okay, second time's the charm. Ah. Yeah, I kind of back to the old strat for that one now. Because the other method I started doing, yeah, I felt like it was getting a bit more consistent, but yeah, that just the whole just the change to cooking that grenade is makes a big difference. Still haven't equipped this. I would like to try the lethal version with the Patriot. So I will learn it, but just not yet.
My suit! You're good.
Oh, you're kidding. How did I miss?
You're taken. Not bad. Son of a bitch!
Oh, you... Son of a bitch. Oh, God, that wasn't going to work.
Dead.
He's dead. Did you feel the fury?
Are you ready for this?
Yeah, it does help if you don't get...
My suit's been ripped.
Okay. The Fury can shoot around corners.
Quit fooling around.
Got him. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry too much about changing that fight up. I would like to learn the lethal version because so that if I'm ever not on Foxhound, the problem is, as I said, the lethal version just isn't going to work for I don't need to get more smoke grenades. Also, I think it was the world record run that I watched. Oh, you're kidding me. The world record run, when I was looking at it earlier, maybe he went all the way around the outside. Nope, can't go all the way around the outside because there's that guard there. How the heck did he get past that first guard then? Must have been super tight. That must be it. Must just need must just need that roll. Yeah, it just needs that roll. That was nice. I knew that I got that wrong because I didn't shoot the guard. So many weapons on me. That should be fine. Yeah. There's so much more you can do here with Rykov to like get him go further over to the left. There's one really weird strat. I think it's only available in like very easy or something, where you use the rocket launcher to like launch him over. It's really weird. Oh, right. Not going to do the box glide because glitchless. Because I haven't set it up. One thing that I hadn't considered looking at is prison escape, because prison escape's changed quite a bit. As this run is really bad. I'm gonna see what I can find. I'm gonna see what I can find whilst the torture scene's on. And just see if it's something I could like pull out. Because I think even like escaping the prison cell in the first place has changed.
I guess he's dead.
No, actually, escaping from Johnny hasn't changed. Except there was the world record does a really cool combination.
Now then, I hope you'll prove more entertaining than he was.
It does like a five hit combo where it punches twice without the SAA and then switches to the SAA and then hits 3 more times. So you get a boom, 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 boom.
Like a newborn baby.
I think Grossegrad Northwest has some different.
Well then, let's get started. What is your target?
Okay, the world record for user does the same. Grossegrad Northwest.
Or Sokolov. Or maybe it's the legacy.
Yeah, there's no difference in the world record run, so I'm not gonna worry too much about it.
Who let you in here?
Well, I'll see if I can do this. I'll see if I can do this like really fast Johnny takedown.
Even you must have your limits. And I am a
Patient man. Whoops. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
What's wrong? Are you okay? Oh, jeez. Did you throw up?
Okay, so... What? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
What's wrong? Are you okay? Oh, jeez. Did you throw up?
Okay, that wasn't it. Yeah, that wasn't it. Still not sure why I got spotted by Johnny.
What's that sound?
Pro Prisoners Gate is one strat. There's the start effects, which you can do later. Time saving the cell equates with sight loss outside. Right, got ya. I've seen people do this room slightly differently. But it all does kind of seem like swag strats. Because this is still damn fast. Whoops. Do that too late. Wait for Johnny to step forwards before punching him. That's why I got spotted by him. Okie dokie. I guess the only thing with this is that it is easy to get that smoke grenade wrong, as I just did. And apparently now I'm just going to get this smoke grenade wrong every time. That's better. It has to... It does have to... What? It is supposed to hit that guard on the right. Oh, that's nice. Snake just refused to throw that grenade. Am I throwing it too far? Gotcha. Oh, time we on? As you probably guess, it is going to be a one and done tonight. I'm not going to be doing much else. Oh, I didn't quite go far enough over. It's been an interesting derust. Maybe I think on Thursday I'll probably stick with any percent rather than trying to worry about Kerotans too much. I have no idea what the incentive amount or anything is going to be, or like when the incentive will be live. It's not a race. It's just a solo run. But it's in UK time. It's about 11 PM on Saturday. I want to say the 30th of November, because I'm pretty sure that's the. I'm pretty sure the Saturday is the 30th. I can check though. If you're watching on YouTube, which you are, 556er, there is a link to the schedule in the description. Oh. But it was originally going to be a race. It was going to be a race between me and Callisto Rain. But unfortunately, Callie had to pull out. So they've taken it as a solo any %, and as such also added on the incentive for all Kerotans. And today I learned that my host for the run is going to be Shovel Claws, who is a speedrunner I have actually met in real life. There's not many. I've not actually met that many speedrunners in real life, but I did get to meet Shovel Claws when I went to SGDQ. So it's nice to work with someone familiar. Now, I will be saying, screw this run. Oh, no, apparently I won't. I don't have the, damn it. I don't have the uniform. I don't have the, what do I want? I want that. Oh, we get that anyway. Get rid of that. Presumably, I could just use the Patriot against Volgin. Anyway, yeah, I haven't got the Cold War camo. Helps if I take him out non-lethally. Also, I'm pretty sure this is another room that I've seen change. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that room can be done. That room can be done differently as well. Yeah, I haven't got the Cold War camo on this. I guess I'm not getting it this round. Ah. Making stupid mistakes. Nope. Nope. If you're gonna get that Mosin Nagant ammo so that you can do non-lethal Volgin, it's got to be straight away before that engineer to the left can spot you. Non-lethal Volgins is something that I've started doing for Kerotans so that I can get the camo. Because with the Cold War camo, it just makes that whole the bike chase a doddle. Absolute piece of piss. It's just in Kerotans you have to get it. I've apparently I've apparently completely forgotten what I'm doing. Oh, come on. Yeah, just completely forgot what I was doing in that fight. Not even close to being what you're supposed to do.
There they are. They're over here.
I need to check my I need to check everything that I've got because I'm pretty sure I kept an any percent. I kept a save that had the Cold War camo unlocked, because it also makes Foxhound for this a lot easier as well. Because you just don't have to worry about getting shot. Oh, that was slow. Oh, sugar. That's not good. Oh, I'm dead. I've killed myself. Oh dear. I am not having a good time today.
There they are. They're over here.
Oh, dearie me. Oh, wow. thread the needle much. Bloody hell. Oh. Alright, stun grenades out. I need to have a look at my saves and work out which one of my saves has got fucking Cold War camo on it. I'm a bit confused why this one doesn't. I'm sure I saved one with it. Hopefully that's all of them. Yep, got them all. That should be him. I still got shot by that guy. How did that stun grenade not stop him? This is another thing. Like, you just don't get shot by that guy if you've got the Cold War camo on. I think I will have a look through my saves because I definitely want it. It just makes this whole section so much like you just get to relax. Got him. There we go. Now I can just relax. And finish my drink. Oh. I do believe I now have a kill. No! No! Why? Oh. Okay. Ah, I never not hate that. Kablamo 1. Kablamo 2. Kablamo 3. Bum bum ba da da dum. Alright. Let's see how I do against the big bad. Good first shot. Nice. No, I bloody lost the loop. Ugh. I had that so well at the start, and I just... Oh, that was a good shot. Yeah, I had that so well at the start, and I just didn't properly aim. Oh, it's bloody fight. I'm so glad they fixed this fight for in Delta. It's one thing they really got right in Delta. Cool. At least I can still do phase 2 without any problems. Not that phase 2 should cause any problems. Alright, now we just get to sit back and relax again. Thankfully, we don't need to watch the credits for this run.
There they are.
One thing I would like to do before during this whole section of running this game again. Haha. Oh, I did that. Maybe a psychopath or something. Got him. One thing I would like to do before I'm done with this practice, this couple of weeks of practice of this, is to do this run on my Xbox. Because I haven't done a console run of this in a very, very long time, and just doing one run on my Xbox should like instantly bump me up the board loads because it's been so long.
They're not going anywhere.
That's some good shooting.
New follower.
A new follower. Uh, 556 says thank you very much for following me on Twitch. And holy crap, did anyone see what I just did? So for something where I've always said for a very long time that I was really worried about trying to take out the Kerotan on a Foxhound run. So taking out the Kerotan without killing anyone. I just did it without any issue whatsoever. Just with no problem, just Mosin Nagant shot the Mosin Nagant shot the guy. Oh, nice. Shot the guy with the rocket launcher, and then Mosin Nagant shot the Kerotan. Something which really isn't a problem now that I've discovered the Volgin's armor. The only thing is if I could do that every single time, I wouldn't need Volgin's armor. Although, I don't know if it doesn't look like it's updating. Either that or I lost some followers, because we did actually hit it whilst I was off stream. Basically, I managed to hit it whilst like after my recent fast travel runs and stuff like that. However, it looks like I've lost some followers because I am indeed back to 1249. Nice. I went up to 1251 and then two people stopped following me. Okay, well, we are still at 1249 then. But I do have a screenshot showing that I hit over 1250. So that was pretty cool. So I guess we'll keep the goal up for a bit until I manage to actually break it again. Right, that should be it. There's nothing, again, there shouldn't really be any changes to any of the final bit. Oh, I should say, on that note, I am now back to 1,249 followers. So if anyone is watching on Twitch and you're not following, then give us a follow, and you'll be follower number 1,250.
Snake, can you hear me?
And if that's not enough to want to follow, I don't know what is.
Let me have some more.
What I can promise is there will be more... Oh, held buttons. There will be more of this on Thursday. Hopefully, I will be a little more switched on Thursday. See, I have been in the office today. I'm in the office again tomorrow. So yeah. It's not always the best time. Unfortunately, it's the kind of way that it's the way that I've always streamed. I always stream on a Tuesday and a Thursday, and the 2 days that I usually go into the office are Tuesdays and Thursdays. Although at the moment, I'm not actually in on the Thursday for quite a while, so Thursday stream I should be a little more switched on for in the future. Come on, Eva, they're coming. They're gonna get you. Oh, they're gonna get you. If you don't hurry up, they're gonna get you. So yeah, as I say, we've got a couple of weeks of this practice of this, trying to get PB again. I want to get new console PB. Once again, work towards Kerotan world records, which I had been trying to do beforehand. And then we've got a couple of weeks of, well, actually, following Christmas, in the build up to Christmas and then after Christmas, I've got nothing. I've actually got nothing planned. I've got a couple of events in the pipeline. Nothing like 100% confirmed with events yet. But those are all events that I would be working on from a... Those would all be events that I'd be working on in the background from a tech point of view rather than a runner point of view. Well, one of them I'd probably end up running as well. But I don't know what, because Oh, crap. Yeah, guard on the left. Not thinking properly now. And as always, I'm still working on Speedrun Tours UK. I'm desperately trying to get the documentation finished so that it can actually receive a public launch. I've got one new piece of tech that I want to try and put into it. I've got a piece of tech that I've been trying to fix, which doesn't look like it is going to get fixed. Which is a pain. Turns out you just cannot use Tiltify integration without a webhook. If you just try and access Tiltify's API, it just does not like it. And that's a big problem. Because it means that you have to have your NodeCG hosted online in order to use webhooks. Because how webhooks work, they need somewhere to go to. You can't just link to localhost. So yeah, I'd been trying to fix that problem where webhooks weren't needed, and Eva? Oh, Eva's decided to turn around. That, I don't think I've ever actually had this happen to me before. Oh, I was hoping I could just run up behind him and grab him. Eva just decided to wander off. Like I said, I don't think I've ever actually had that happen to me before. That's a better start to the room. Oh, come on, Nick. Why there? Just... I'm trying to go too fast now. Because I'm bored of this room and I just want to leave this room. There we go. So yeah, that's a problem I've recently come across, which I just can't fix for some reason. The bundle that the donation track is based on just refuses to read the API without a webhook. I can find no indication in the original. I can find no indication in the original build that it shouldn't work without webhooks, but it don't. And that's a real bummer for a lot of smaller marathons that can't afford to put their NodeCG online. And they'll have to kind of do workarounds. There was actually a marathon that happened this weekend that used Speedrun Tours UK. Insta Speedathon Online was this weekend, and InstaSim is someone who has grabbed a copy of Speedrun Tours UK, and they seem to do all right with it. It looked pretty cool. They had Tiltify integration, so that was all good.
Let's see what you're made of.
At least I think it was Tiltify integration. It might have not been. It might have been a GDQ tracker.
Excellent, Jack. Brace yourself.
Okay, well at least I can still do that. That was pretty damn fast. Cool, that's it. We don't need to watch the credits. We don't need to go through all of this. We can just finish the stream. A little bit earlier than normal, but I'm shattered. I need to sleep. Yeah, we've got some work to do just to bring this down. But to be honest, so much of that was just messing around and like trying new things and things like that. I like some of the new strats that I've picked up already. We'll try and do a little bit more of that on Thursday, looking at newer strats. But to be honest, I think I got most of them. I don't think there was much else, unless anyone's aware of anything else. So if you do see anything before Thursday and you want to share it, then obviously you know where my Blue Sky is, you know where my Discord server is. It'd be great to have a look at some stuff with people if that's something that you're interested in sharing. But yeah, we will finish it there for today. Pick this up on Thursday. Try and do Thursday. I should just try and do some any % runs. Try and get in a few runs and get a bit closer to. I have done Foxhound once. It'd be nice to do it again at some point. I need to have a look through my saves and find which ones got the Cold War camo, because that will be a big help. I'm sure I've got one saved somewhere, but it is what it is. I don't know what I'm doing. Shooting our slot for some reason. Bang. 122.
Well done.
Cool. So yeah. As I said, I've kind of been gearing towards it, but I haven't actually properly discussed it. Thank you. Thank you for your assistance tonight, 556. I don't think I'd have gotten through that Ocelot unit without your keen eye noticing stuff that I hadn't spotted. So thank you for that. I hope you said that that's encouraged you to give it another go. So I hope you find some success with it as well. I'm quite happy with that. I think Warehouse 2 is the one that I'm really, really pleased with. I might try and see if I could do the Fear without the Patriot and without the fake death build, because that might open up some opportunities for all Kerotans with the end. But who knows? I don't know if it's doable without. And obviously there's still a bit of time save that could happen with that as well. But yeah, that's all good. But yeah, so the one thing that I've kind of been gearing towards, but I haven't really discussed properly, is what we do after this couple of weeks, after this marathon run is done. As so going into Christmas and coming out the back of Christmas, I've not got anything. I've got not got anything planned as far as runs are concerned. As I say, there's these couple of events and Speedrun Tours UK stuff and things like that all sort of going on, but nothing stream and speedrun related. Before a few weeks ago, we did a casual run of James Bond Everything or Nothing. I have been considering trying to learn the speedrun for that, probably as a one and done rather than something long term, but we'll see. However, I've been for a very long time sort of considering, do I learn another Metal Gear? Because it's been a while since I've learned a new Metal Gear. It's been a while since I've learned something brand new. And the Metal Gear games that I'd kind of been considering were things like Peace Walker, Portable Ops, but the one that I had kind of said was probably going to be what I do next was Phantom Pain. I've learned Ground Zeroes. I learned Ground Zeroes a long time. In fact, I think I learned Ground Zeroes second. I think that was the second game I learned after Metal Gear Solid 1. I still haven't learned Phantom Pain. And whilst I've been ill, I was in bed for like 2 days straight. And I spent a lot more time in bed than I normally would do. So I moved my Xbox into my bedroom so that I could play on it whilst I was in bed. And I started another playthrough of Phantom Pain, because I've played Phantom Pain through twice, I think, on my PC, but I've never played through it on my Xbox. So I started another playthrough. And, now that a lot of it. I'm up to Africa. I haven't gone to Africa yet. I got the nod to say, right, next mission, you can go to Africa. I was like, cool. In that case, I'm going to spend as much time in Afghanistan doing all of the side ops and stuff before I leave, because I like to do that. But I haven't, and I still haven't finished doing them all. But yeah, I'm now in a situation where some of Phantom Pain is fresh in my mind, so maybe now would be a good time to learn. I did say that I wanted to learn Phantom Pain this year, because it's the 10th anniversary of Phantom Pain. It came out 1st of September 2015. So I kind of, before the 1st of September 2026, want to learn it. So that's kind of the hope. But we'll see. Obviously, things change. Other events come up. And one thing that I do kind of want to start considering is what I prepare for SGDQ 2023. 2023, that's the one I went to. 2026. AGDQ 2026, which is coming up, is the first time in a very long time I haven't submitted anything. I'd like to try and find something that I do feel would work as an online run. But yeah, that's for the future. Yeah, that's going to be it, folks. Thank you all very much for joining in. And I hope to see you on Thursday. Good night.